What's up, everyone? With us earlier, and I'm here to talk about the great Elaine Thompson and a few others, right? So remember, like, comment, share, subscribe, the whole works. Support the channel. I feel like my channel is dying, but we're still fighting. We're still building it up back. Cause I think because I posted some videos from like maybe I posted some video off Instagram and stuff like that, I was demonetized. So kind of discouraged, honestly, but we're fighting back and we're trying to get back in the fold, active on this thing again, and just expressing my passion for track and field, because this is what the channel is all about. It's really not about money, you know what I mean? It's about just talking about something I'm very passionate about, and you might see a few fitness workout videos here and there from me also. So subscribe and check it out. If you also need a personal trainer wherever you are in the world, I have online personal training services. So you can hit me up about that at Witter Fitness. That's WITTER fitness at gmail.com. Witter Fitness. Yeah, you can hit me up if you need a personal trainer to help you with your fitness goals and your health and wellness goals. Anyways, moving forward now. Don't know. All right. So, Elaine. Magnificent. Magnificent, people. Elaine Thompson came out, ran 10.93, and for someone that hasn't been running for such a long time to come out here and do that, it's just a very impressive run. She didn't have a great start, but coming out of the block, she was steady. It wasn't swinging all over the place like when she just came back on the scene in that 60-meter. She looked steady, she looked stronger. Her technique is beautiful. The drive phase was good. Even though she did not get that good of a start, she maintained her composure. Come on, it's Elaine, we know that, but I'm just bringing it through the race. She maintained her composure. Head down, drive phase, first 30 meters, coming up slowly, straight, arm pumping about 90, legs coming up 90, looking good, extending properly, driving to the line, dipping at the line. It was a good race. It was a good run from Elaine Thompson, and I'm just happy to see that she and her team found a way to work around her niggles, her little injuries that she have with her Achilles. Not little injuries, it's a major one, but they found a way to work around it, to recover and to really come back in the fold looking good again. From the time she ran that 22.6, I was like, yes, Elaine is back, and now doing a sub 11 right now. That's just amazing. The season looks good so far for her. It's just a beautiful run from Elaine Thompson. So people like Otto Boland that said, yo, Elaine is done. It's time for him to come now and apologize. And I believe he's going to acknowledge it sooner or later to say, hey, I was wrong, It's not an ego thing. I think he's going to come and say, yo, I was wrong, and it's great seeing her back and stuff like that. So, but it was a good run from Elaine. I'm really happy to see her back on the scene. But the scene looks so crazy right now, especially on the female side. The scene looks crazy, people. That team is going to be so difficult to make. We know we don't have any big events this year. We have we have world championships, world ultimate championship, we have world relays, and we have Commonwealth. So not much of like anything big this year, but still I think world ultimate is the biggest one. So we're going to see some of the world's fastest athletes performing there. World relays, the Diamond Leagues, we're going to see a lot of those. But the world relay team, I think that is going to be difficult to pick, because when we look at people like Jonil Smith coming up now, running a personal best after such a long time, right, guys? Finally, dipping below 11 seconds. Really, really, really proud of Jonelle Smith. Jonelle Smith is my girl. That's my girl. I really want to see her succeed. So Jonelle Smith running a 10.99. It's that's I'm even, to be honest, I'm even more happy for Jonelle than I am of Elaine, because Jonelle has been battling it out, guys, for years, and finally when she's about 29 or almost 30, she really managed to run below 11 seconds. So I'm really glad for her, because I know at one point, she felt like giving up. So I'm really, really happy for Jonelle Smith, guys. Wonderful running from her, running her personal best. Levania Williams, she has a bullet start. I think Levania could be the one to start that relay when it comes to world relays. I'm not picking a team yet, but I'm predicting that Levania will be on that team. Elaine will make herself available and be on that team. Jonelle will be on that team. And the twins and Jodine. Right? But as I'm saying, the women's team look really tough right now, because then you have a Shania Douglas running super fast times. Then you have Brianna Liston. Right? Then you have who else? You probably have a Ashanti, you know what I mean? Like quite a few of the women are running really good times right now. So it's gonna be a tough one. Then the twins, we have the twins. It's gonna be a stressful one. Hey, J3, you have your hands full, cause this the one you look tough. So that's one to look out for. Kajan Golson and Brian Level running a decent 9.9. It was a good run from him, also looking good early season. Kajan Golson also looking good, so something is going on over Sprint Tech, because we're seeing that their athletes are definitely improving, especially someone like Jodine. She's coming from a very, very far way, so looking good over there at Sprint Tech. But dynamic speed, Levania looks powerful. You know what I mean? Levania looks good. Great running from her. So that's another one. Guys, it's a tough one right now. Seeing Adrian Kerr running, beating Oblique Civil in that 200 meter. That was a good run from Adrian Kerr, and also a good run from Civil, because when I look at Civil looks like he's loaded on top of loaded, like he's really lifting some weights right now. So that's really good. Like he's lifting some heavy weights right now. And Adrian Kerr also looks loaded. So guys, we're gonna see some good things from the guys, also from the men. It's really great seeing them running the 200 meter, because the guys have been running from the 200 meter lately, so it's good to see them. Kishane was supposed to run that 200 meter, pulled out of that 200 meter. Some people were saying that they expected him to pull out, but I honestly thought he was going to be there with battling it out with Civil and Adrian. But he has a long season, and honestly, I would definitely like to see Kishane on a 200 meter. I would love to see him run more 200 meter races. So that's something I would like to see, and hopefully the reason for him pulling out isn't anything that relates to injuries or niggles or anything of that nature. So we just hope that it's not anything serious. We hope that he did just pull out of that event for simply training purposes or whatever. But I hope it's not an injury concern, because that would be concerning. Yeah, so that's one I would like to see Kishane running that 200 meter. Would love to see him run a sub 20. So it's just a great feeling to see that we still have the athletes, we still have a great pool of athletes, we still have a strong pool of athletes, right? It's a great feeling to see that, you know, we're gonna have such a strong team from the women, because they are running superbly. And so, want to look out for. Big up to Elaine for coming back on the scene, for pushing, for trying. And I really want to see Johnny Smith get that sponsorship and lock in, because she's now a sub-11 athlete. So Nike, what you doing? Puma, what you doing? Whoever, shout up the young lady, sponsor her. You know, she's proving that, you know, she's improving with her age. You know, she's getting older, but her times are improving, which is really, really good. So it's a good one, guys. Good to see that, you know, our athletes are putting in the work, and that we have a great pool of athletes. We're looking forward to the 2027 season World Championships. So we're looking forward to all of that, and I'm definitely also looking forward to Commonwealth, looking forward to World Relays. I would love to see our athletes running World Relays and getting that practice in, because we need that type of practice. We need that type of effort as it relates to our relays, because we have the speed, we just don't have the chemistry and the collaboration as it relates to the baton exchanges. So we definitely need that. So we want to see the athletes come out for world relays and do what needs to be done and get the practice in, because that is all we need to beat these teams that are beating us in the relays. Jamaica should not be losing these relays like that. But as I said, chemistry, collaboration, that is what we need. Once we have the chemistry and the collaboration, we're good to go, because speed is not an issue for our team. Anyways, guys, remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Run up the channel, run up the views. Let's get it. I'm out.